Now to our quote of the week. Keisha Scarlett, hired as the new superintendent of St. Louis Public Schools about a year ago, was placed on leave in July after spending millions hiring past associates and consultants from her days with Seattle Public Schools and turning a budget surplus here into a projected $35 million deficit in just that 1 year on the job. Her yearly pay was nearly $270,000. The school board officially fired her this past week. She plans to appeal her firing at a board hearing, thereby remaining on paid leave for another 30 days, up to. Our quote of the week is from her statement on all of this. She says, "I did nothing wrong. My leadership decisions were always made to benefit our students and our community." Do you buy that, Michael?
No, not when you take a surplus to a deficit like that. She should take her check and move on back to Seattle with the rest of her group.
John?
I think it was Rhett Butler who said, "Frankly, Scarlett, we don't want you here." And she needs to go. It was a bad chapter, and we need to fix what's wrong with the city schools.
At last, we have a debate in the race for the U.S. Senate from Missouri. Incumbent Republican Josh Hawley and Democrat Lucas Kunce seem to have spent more time debating whether the other would show up for a debate than actually debating the issues. But both have now agreed to meet in St. Louis at Fox 2 for debate night in Missouri, the race for the U.S. Senate, Halloween night, October 31st, 5 days before Election Day. The event will be broadcast by Nexstar Media on its stations statewide. Your thoughts, John?
Well, they picked a fine night to debate. As my granddaughter would say, they're very soupy, which is her way of saying spooky. This is going to be a very spooky debate. I'm sure people will be watching. You're going to have chyrons on the screen because they're hard to tell apart.
Can a Halloween night debate tilt this one way or the other?
No, this was a
5
debate
days before the
tactic
election?
from Senator Hawley. He doesn't want to be seen. He picked a good night to not be seen, which is going to be Halloween. And I think the most viewers, both of them kind of seem scary and awfully similar.
Well, now, they did appear at a candidate forum in Springfield, I believe, last week.
The Press Association.
Which was sort of like a debate.
Sort of.
Not an official debate. This will just be those two, one-on-one. How much of a chance do you think Kunce has here?
Oh, great. I think he'll wipe out in the debate. He'll have no trouble. At the end of the day, he's got to come over the deficit that we have in Missouri, which could happen in this election if Donald Trump keeps acting a fool.
Hawley's up in polls fairly consistently.
Hawley's going to win.
Fairly large.
Josh Hawley's going to win.
But his campaign sends out emails every day. I'm on the list, I guess. It says, boy, those polls are tightening. Lucas Kunce says, we need your money.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure they'd like a donation, but he's going to win.
All right. Final thoughts are next. First, how about this view from Bommarito.com? Drone Fox, a freight train crossing the Mississippi on the old MacArthur Bridge south of the Arch. Kind of so St. Louis, isn't it?